What's up everyone, welcome and welcome back to the channel. For today's video I'm going to be reacting to JT's new single for her upcoming album City Cinderella. Okay, and from what I've heard, this literally sounds like a club anthem. It sounds like an early 2000s anthem, which is pretty dope due to the fact that her whole rollout has been like based on early 2000 artists, like going to the clubs and promoting their songs and performing with their fans and things like that. So she's really bodying the Y2K aesthetic, but this way of an artist following the Y2K aesthetic is like the hood Y2K aesthetic, which people don't really try to go for. Usually when people do the whole Y2K route, they go towards, you know, what we really saw in mainstream media and not what we typically saw in like black media and, you know, Y2K of hip-hop, which is pretty dope. And I'm rooting for JT as well, and I know that she's going to really deliver on this album and she's going to be successful. I will be buying the album, of course, just like I'm going to be buying every other album of people that I support and love and adore. So yeah, rooting for JT, definitely. And I wish her nothing but success on this album and throughout her career. Still waiting on the song to drop, so once it drops, I'll be back into the reaction. Ooh, I like her new profile picture. And also the cover for this song is giving me Jersey Shore. Okay. But okay, about to play Okay, everyone. Here is Okay.
Where my bad bitches I'm pretty than a motherfucker, hoes be looking okay. He say he ain't fucking around, I look at him like okay. I'm pretty than a motherfucker, hoes be looking okay. She think that she fucking with me, is this game on the wood, I'm watching Jimmy Butler. Since I came home, I've been killing every summer. That real boss bitch, and I started as a runner.
First, I just want to say I'm glad that this is not featuring anybody. This is a solo song, because people were saying that they hope that she added Jeezy to it or something like that, since it sounds like a beat that he would use during the time period where he was doing his breakthrough and hitting the clubs like how she's doing now. But I'm glad that she did this solo, because a lot of these artists are afraid to do things solo. She literally just left the group, so her not releasing this song as a solo artist with no feature, it would defeat the purpose of her trying to prove that she could stand alone. So yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to talk about.
I'm pretty than a motherfucker, hoes be looking okay.
Okay, different verse.
Not disturb, bitch, I'm with my nigga. Okay, bitch say she pregnant, it ain't from my nigga. I don't pay for shit, it's all on my nigga.
This is a little slight bar. She said put a marker to this B. This B so counterfeit. You know, like when they checking your little 20s, 50s, 100s. Put it up to the sky and they put that marker through it to see if that strip in there, if it's real or if it's counterfeit.
In a cut, getting high with an emo hoe. We in wrong where you bitches in dark shadow. Whoa.
Dark Shadow, Rick Owens. She basically saying she in the runway, Rick. Y'all in Dark Shadow. That's what they give to the general public. You can't get this off the racks and off the shelves. That's fire.
I'm pretty than a motherfucker, hoes be looking okay. I'm pretty than a motherfucker, hoes be looking okay. She think that she fucking with me, is this bitch okay?
And she let the beat ride out. Yeah, this is definitely a club song. She didn't try to make this like a bar heavy song, but I'm pretty sure a lot of songs on her EP is going to be bar heavy. But this was literally made to be a club anthem. It's kind of like an additional single for people to, you know, recite and hype up and boost up and things like that. yeah, it was definitely some slight bars in there. We know JT can rap. I mean, she's undeniably talented. She goes crazy with her pen, but I can't wait to see how crazier she goes with it on this EP. But overall, I really like the song. Like I said, it sounds like an early 2000s, um, trap song like Jeezy and that whole era when all the rappers were in the clubs and performing in the clubs where they weren't really having access to like all these arenas and stuff like that when it came to like concerts and all that. But yeah, um, this is really dope, and it adds to, like I said, the theme that she has going on for the rollout for this EP, where she's acting as if she's in the early 2000s and she's doing an organic club pop-ups and performances, reaching out to the people and actually interacting with them and talking to them and allowing them to get on stage and rap with her. It's a very dope and interactive experience. And as she said, she came up with that whole idea by herself and just had her team help her make it happen. And that's really dope. And I love the fact that JT seems to be very hands-on when it comes to the creative process of her work so far. And I can't wait to see how far she takes this. It's really dope to see a dark-skinned woman in rap coming up. I love to see dark-skinned women in music, period, come up and be totally alternative and really shake up the table with their look and their sound. And I've really become a really huge fan of JT because of how she's authentically living her truth and expressing herself in a way that people don't really usually see, black people, but especially dark-skinned women showcasing themselves in a way. And people always try to say, like, she's only doing this because she's with Uzi, this and that. And if that's the case, who cares? Maybe he inspired her to see something that she's always kind of not only see, but like actually execute something that she's always been interested in. And that's what a relationship is supposed to do. Y'all so used to just getting with people for things like, you know what you do with your nasty tail self. Things like that, and for the money and things like just idiotic, stupid stuff. But your partner is supposed to inspire you and help you become even more than what you were before. And you can say all you want, but it don't look like it's performative like a lot of y'all faves does. It looks very performative when they do it, when they try to do these looks and things like that. But anywho, back to Okay. Okay is a very great song. That's all I have to say. And City Cinderella, I can't wait to hear it. I'm also gonna be getting some of your merch too. I need that City Cinderella coming soon shirt. But yeah. Other than that, congrats JT, and I can't wait to see what else you have for us. I will be reacting to that as well. But that's all I have right now. Thank you everyone. It's your boy 𝘊𝘪𝘵𝘺. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're looking for me on any other platform, it's ko.mars. Everything is in the description that you need. Alright, thank you.